Well, shit. I mean, I'm sure you know that at the start of this journey, I said there's going to be one night where I drink, right? And I thought one night in 100 days would be totally fine. We can be a bit sensible, get to bed 1 or 2 in the morning, have a little hangover the next day, and then just get right back to it. Unfortunately, I kind of learned that, no, I can't really trust myself like that. Saturday night turned into Sunday night. Before I knew it, me and some friends had been out for like 30 hours drinking. Obviously, missed 2 gym sessions. I'm very behind on the Anki language learning. And obviously, I missed 2 daily uploads here as well. So overall, yeah, drinking just kind of fucking sucks, doesn't it? But that's not even the worst part. I mean, all of that stuff, I can get back on the saddle now, start posting again, go to the gym tonight, do a double session to get back the pool day that I missed, and then just miss a leg session. That'll be whatever, it's just a little leg session. But the main thing is, the weird thing is about hangxiety, right, is that you go out with friends and everyone has a brilliant time. No drama, nothing like that happens. You're all having a lovely time. Everyone loves the banter, the vibes are great, and, we're all riffing off each other like the whole time, right? No matter how well the night went, your hangover will find a way to make you anxious for no fucking reason. Like, you'll be sitting in bed, waking up, and then you'll just sit there kind of rotting for a little bit until you finally decide to get up, and you'll just be like, oh shit, what the fuck did I do? Oh fuck, what have I done? Something bad happened. Even though nothing bad happened. But for some reason, your brain just really wants you to believe there's something, and I understand why. It's like, you put a bunch of fucking poison in your body, right? And your dopamine levels are all fucked and shit. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I can fully understand why it's happening, but it just sucks. And it made me realize, like, it's not just the anxiety that's the problem. I think it stems from how you feel sober beforehand. Because let me explain something here. Usually in the past, and when I say the past, I mean like last year, so very, very recently, if I was going to go out and have a big session like that, where I go out drinking like 2 nights in a row and we get absolutely hammered both nights, which I don't do a lot. I genuinely don't drink a lot, but when I do stupid shit like this, right? When you go out and do that, the hangover is always really fucking bad for me in the past anyway, because I hadn't done anything worth like celebrating over. I was just getting fucked up for the sake of getting fucked up, right? But here's the cool thing. This time, because I'm like 30, 40 days into this journey, I actually don't even know now. I think this is day 36 or something. I've lost count, to be honest with you. But this hangover for me was a lot easier to get over. Like yesterday, the day immediately after the 2 nights of drinking, yeah, I was really, really lethargic. I was knackered. Didn't want to go to work. And even today, while physically my body, I'm sure if you've been following the channel for a while, you can tell I don't usually sound like this. I sound very ill, which, because I basically am, like I said, I just poisoned myself for the last 2 days straight. But mentally, I'm actually not too bad, which usually I'm just like brimming with anxiety and just like thinking what the fuck happened. But this time it's like I have the routine to snap me back into proper life, right? So this time when I woke up today, I imagine if this was me a year ago and I thought about making a video, like a YouTube video, I'd be fucking panicking about, nah, I can't do that. Today I woke up, didn't feel brilliant, but I thought, I'm actually so excited to get back into the routine. Like, I'm actually kind of yearning for it. I was there, like, I want to get up, I want to go for the walk, I want to do some meditation, I want to record a video. And I guess the only real hard one is going to be the language learning, because I opened the app earlier and I saw, because I missed the last 2 days, I got like 350 cards to review. So that's going to be, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, right? But I wouldn't say it's a cure for anxiety, right? But if you have a bit of order in your life before you go out and you get fucked up, having that routine to kind of bring you back to where you were, for me, anecdotally, has been very helpful so far. So that's one thing I'd try and recommend if these things are really fucking you up as well, to have a routine in place in your life that you can get straight back into regardless of how bad you feel, right? Another thing that has kind of helped with the hangover for me this time is that I'm looking at it from a much more practical sense, and I've kind of realized something that's kind of embarrassing to admit, right? And I would always tell myself in the past, this isn't possible because I don't drink much, right? But I don't think that makes any difference. I genuinely think I just have some sort of problem with alcohol. Because, like, bro, okay, do this with me, right? just think about it. Because maybe you're different to me and I don't want to put thoughts in your head just because that's my personal anecdote. When was the last time you went out and like got drunk and then just went to bed, woke up the next day like nothing happened? Because for me personally, I genuinely cannot tell you the last time that ever happened when I wasn't on holiday. And holiday's a lot different because, you know, there's cause for celebration, right? But I cannot remember the last time I went out drinking and didn't just absolutely fucking regret it the next day. Like, it doesn't, what am I gaining from this, right? What did I gain from this weekend? Outside of like losing 2 gym sessions, outside of losing 2 days on the language learning, losing 2 days of uploads, like all I did was lose stuff. And the worst part is these things I was losing were my genuine like main passions. And I don't mean this in the sense of, oh, I'm so upset because I like failed part of the journey, right? Because I missed 2 uploads and I missed 2 gym sessions. That's not the point. The point is I had a passion, something I genuinely had a serious passion for this journey, and I let something else take priority. And the worst part is that something else was actually very self-destructive as well. So if you do agree with this, I want you to ask yourself, because I think this is the part that I'm finally getting to, and this is what I mean when I say I'm looking at it a bit more practically now, where it's like, what, like, okay, why would I still drink then, right? What do I gain from drinking? Nothing. I'm not gaining anything. So I think this night, the one night that I had allocated to drink in this 100-day challenge, has literally shown me that drinking bears absolutely no benefit to my life whatsoever. So I think that's it, bro. I think that might be the nail in the coffin that finally makes me realize, why am I still drinking? Like, there's absolutely no, bro, I was fucking vaping and shit. I don't know how I don't have a craving to vape today, considering I was vaping the whole time in the last 2 days, but somehow I just don't have that craving, which is quite good. All I want to do, genuinely, is go ham on this fucking journey. That's it. I just want to go ham on this fucking journey, transform myself, and, you know, make a better life. What the fuck does drinking do outside of poison my body, right? So I'm not going to say I'm happy it happened, but I'm happy that even though something like really counterproductive happened during this like journey that I'm doing, I'm glad I'm able to see it for what it was and realize I think that's probably it. Now, when I'm on holiday, yeah, I'm still going to drink because, you know, I feel like holiday is just a completely different vibe. But if I just go out and see friends on like a weekend or something at home, what is the point? I don't really see the point in drinking, so I'm probably just not going to do it anymore, to be honest. Have a few 0%, you know, have a fucking water. Because here's the thing, it sounds kind of cringe, doesn't it? But like, how have I convinced myself that's cringe, bro? Like, this is literally not productive to my life whatsoever. So that's kind of where I am now. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I had, that's going to be like my send off, I think. And that's going to be, yeah, maybe the last time I drink, like, I want to say recreationally, but I mean, the only other time I think I'm ever really going to drink is going to be on holiday. Because there's a real reason for it on holiday, right? Like, you don't have to do it all day. You know, you go sightseeing and then, you know, you come back in the evening, you get smashed, and then, I don't know, I don't really get hangovers on holiday. It's just different vibes, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, this has been a bit of a yap sesh. Shocker. But I just wanted to make this video so you knew what happened, why I didn't upload the last 2 days. I do apologise, by the way. I do apologise for missing those 2 uploads. To be honest with you, even though it doesn't really make it right, I probably am just going to do 2 bonus uploads. Just to, like, you know, get the numbers back. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, you can probably hear from my voice and how I'm just stumbling over my words. I'm not really fully there yet. But if this is the first video that you've seen from me, I promise I don't usually sound like this. I'm not just trying to sound fucking like nonchalant or something, I don't know. But yeah, I don't usually sound like this. So let me just summarize real quick, okay? Because I don't want this to seem like you need to go straight edge, cold turkey on alcohol forever if you don't want to. That's not what I mean. The reason I'm bringing this up, and the reason I wanted to let you know this as well, is because if you have priorities that you need to take seriously in your life, I don't think we have time to be consuming stupid shit like alcohol. Like, let's think about it this way, right? The whole point of this journey when I started it was to remove all the bad habits, right? So I took out social media, took out, you know, gooning, I took out vaping, and I kind of strapped down on video games, but you know, I need some for the background footage, and I love games, so I'm not going to really cut them out completely. So why the fuck would I do all of that and then allow myself to drink? You know what I mean? That just doesn't really make any sense to me. So I want you, if you take anything from this video, if you're on a journey of your own, I would fully recommend, until you really have your feet on the ground, just spend a year just being cold turkey, and then just seeing how you feel after that. So for me, that was the one day of this 100-day journey that I'm going to drink. Unfortunately, it turned into 2, which is a shame. Then after the 100-day journey, which is only really the start of the journey, it's going to be the rest of my life anyway, I'm going on holiday with friends, probably drink then. And then later in like maybe August or something, I don't know, sometime in the mid-second half of the year, I'm going to go see my dad and some family members, and I'll probably drink out there as well. And then I genuinely think they will be the only 3 times this year that I'm actually going to drink. Because I got better shit to do, bro. And then don't get me wrong, one day down the line, when I've got my shit figured out, well, I mean, I don't think I'll ever have it really truly figured out. But one day down the line, when I'm doing better and, you know, I got my shit in order, then maybe I'll have a few drinks here and there. But I say that now, but I feel like if I get to where I want to be without drinking, why would I want to go back to drinking? So I don't know, look, I'm kind of thinking out loud at the moment, and I kind of just wanted to share this to see, you know, if you can relate, see if there's anybody else with advice out there. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, oh, and I'm back in post because I forgot to mention something. Another thing that was really, really nice, going off on this silly 2-day bender and feeling like, you know, I kind of messed 2 days up and just missed them. I wanted to really just give a shout out to all you boys, because coming back after those 2 days and seeing that I've gained 7 subs and I'm still gaining like dozens of views on every video, like even when I'm not here and uploading, and still getting a bunch of comments as well. I had like 7 or 8 new comments in the last 2 days. That's when I was like, oh yeah, wait, this is what I'm doing it for. Why the fuck am I drinking, bruh? I got boys over here that, you know, we're starting a fucking movement slowly but surely. Like, I got better shit to do, bruh. Why the fuck am I out here fucking drinking? I got to get this shit in order. So I want to say a big thank you. I think what I was saying earlier about this hangover being a lot easier than the others, I think it's because of this channel holding me accountable for stuff, and hopefully inspiring others to maybe follow suit and, you know, sack alcohol off, because fuck alcohol, bro. But yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, this has been your boy, Big Old Jimbo. Again, I just want to really quickly apologize for missing the uploads. But I don't think there's ever going to be a time that I'm going to do that again for the rest of the journey, for the rest of these like 65 days or however long it is, because that was the one. And I said this at the start, so if you've been around for a while, you know that I did say this at the start. This was going to be the one time I drank. So yeah, I'm going to cut that out now. And I honestly think you should as well, bro. I think drinking, man, bro, low-key fuck drinking, bro. Like, fuck drinking low-key. I'll still go out and see boys at the pub or something, but I don't think I'm going to drink for basically the rest of, hopefully, this year. Keep it in the single digits for the rest of the year. Anyway, I'm kind of just going around in circles in this point. My brain's starting to hurt, so I'm probably going to love you and leave you. It's been your boy, Big Old fucking Jimbo. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow back fresh for some quality uploads. Peace.